get in here, you guys. I am T. I'm here. I'm giving you guys a life update with my breast cancer journey. As if you don't know, I am triple negative, HER2 positive. I found out in January of 2023. Um, I started my treatments in March. I had a 5 month treatment plan that was there for me. I just went through my mastectomy in September. They put in expanders, which my expanders became infected, so I had to have those removed 4 weeks ago. So I'm in recovery from my implants. They went ahead and did the implant because once I had my surgery done, they realized that the tumor that was in my breast doing the chemo treatment, it didn't really make a difference in the size. So she determined that I would not be receiving the liquid chemo anymore, that I would go on a pill, Limpaza. I would do that for 12 months. I take that twice a day. They had to lessen the doses because of my heart condition. So no radiation, no more liquid chemo, but I will be on a pill for 12 months. So the tumor itself, with all the chemo treatments that I was receiving, she didn't really see a significant change in the mass. So she determined, with that being said, that they would not do the liquid chemo anymore. And one of the reasons they didn't do the surgery beforehand, because sometimes they want to see how the body reacts to, or the tumor itself reacts to, the mass that you have. And if they leave the mass in there, they can see how much it shrunk. A lot of people's on shrink to where it don't really have much of a residue of the tumor afterwards. But for me, it didn't happen that way. So we're gonna do a pill for the next 12 months, and it's a pill twice a day for the next 12 months. And I just started taking the pill probably a couple of days ago. So right now my body's kind of getting used to it. I kind of slept all day today. So the last couple of days I've been doing a lot of sleeping. So it does have some side effects, but not as much as the liquid chemo. And it is a type of chemo pill. I stopped, I finished all my chemo back in August. So yeah, look at my hair growth journey. So my hair is actually coming back really well, coming back really good. So August, September, October, so a couple of months. So yeah, I have quite a bit of new hair here. So yeah, that's a plus. One of the other things is your skin, your nails. See, my nails are actually, you can see the growth of the nail bed. They're actually coming back slowly, but they are coming back. That black is from the chemo medication that I was receiving. So that nail bed is coming clear. My toenails, same way also. My skin is actually starting to brighten back up and clear up. So, I mean, one of the things I want to talk about today is when you're going through chemo or you get that first diagnosis, it's like everything happens so fast. Along with that, you go through physical changes, like your appearance, mental changes, your mindset, emotional changes, roller coaster up and down. So you go through all of these emotions, and now I'm on the backside of this journey, and I look back on some of the changes that my body went through physically. You're not only losing a part of your body, you have to mentally get your mind set for all of that. So one of the things that got me through was praying and just thanking God for life, and being able to find out in time. Because I look at it, things could have always been so much worse. So with the process of it all, we have to really sit back and take the mental mindset, for ourselves. Self-help, self-care. You have to think about yourself, and being able to talk to somebody else that's been through similar situations as you. Each person have their own journey. Everybody have different side effects. I mean, they may be diagnosed with the same thing that you're diagnosed with, but they may have different side effects from what you were diagnosed with. I know a couple of people that's going through it now, and it's like they're up and they moving around, which whereas I was 6 months ago, 4 months ago, I couldn't even get out of bed. So I'm like, oh, so you know, although you're going through have the same type of cancer, there's different treatments. Um, it's just a roller coaster, and still some of it I think, you know, is trial and error. So especially with HER2 positive, I think it's still trial and error. They still learning how to treat the disease, and you know, so it's just a trial and error thing. Um, for me, I could have had the surgery first and then did the chemo afterwards, because like I said, it really didn't make a difference in the size of my tumor, but I went through so much of it. Was like because it was an aggressive cancer, they wanted to get to it and get to the, you know, nitty gritty at that point. But it was also an aggressive treatment, so the treatment itself was harsh on the body. So it's back to me trying to get back to the used to be me, but the new me, you know. I'm still like short of breath sometimes, so it's still a process. I'm still regaining my strength. So you're talking about 6 months almost of being almost incapacitated, just not being able to do anything, to like now I am able to do some things, you know. I am feeling much better. Each day it gets better, so every day is a different challenge. And like I say, now I am on the chemo pill, so it's dealing with, and I still get nauseous from the pill. So I have those moments where it may be in the middle of the night and I start to get nauseous. But and it does have, it leaves like my taste buds haven't came back. They did at one point. Sometimes they're there and then sometimes they go away. So but now with the medication that I'm on, it's like my taste buds are back to where food not tasting like it should taste. My appetite hasn't came back. I lost about 25 pounds while I've been on this journey. At first, the medication and the steroids, they have you swollen, so the swellenness is kind of subsiding a lot now that I'm no longer on the chemo, the liquid chemo. So that is one of the things. Some of the side effects, they are subsiding, but they're still there. They're just not as prominent as they was before. Sometimes I wake up and my hands are very stiff, and again, that's one of the other things that chemo can cause, like neuropathy of your hands and feet. So, you know, be wise and mindful of those things, and letting your doctor know of your different type of issues, you know. Being your own advocate for your own health. So when she decided to put me on these pills, I was doing research. And mainly the pill is more of a preventative measure more than anything. With the HER2 positive, triple negative HER2 positive, you have the possibility of the cancer reoccurring in other places. So they put me on the pill to kind of keep that from happening. But I am in a better position because it was in stage 1. So that's the thankful and grateful thing to be thankful for. What else? And it's cold here. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I did. I relaxed as usual. Normally I go out of town this time of year, but couldn't make it this year, so I stayed home. Stay home this year, but that's okay. I'll be out and about next year. This year has been a long one, so I'm ready to get on with the new stuff, the next level of my recovery. So that's what we're gonna call it, the next level of my recovery. So again, my last surgery, it went well. Like I said, I'm 4 weeks post-op. Doing really good. I have been doing really great. I'm staying up all day except for the day. Like I said, I got up. Normally I'm a 7-8 o'clock person, so I get up pretty early. I ate a little breakfast. I just ate a sausage sandwich, and then I went back to bed. So I'm actually just waking up from a nap at about 2-3 o'clock in the day. But yeah, my nights there. Like I say, the other night, because I started taking a new medication, it kind of had me on the nauseous side. But other than that, I try to take it. You take it every 12 hours, so I try to take it. If I'm taking it at 8 o'clock in the morning, I want to make sure that I take it 8 o'clock in the evening. So staying on a regimen, a regular routine for all medications. I don't care what you are having to take. Just making sure you stay on a regular cycle with those. Now my implants, they did put them above the muscle. I asked that question after the fact, but yeah, he put them above the muscle, and actually they came out pretty good. I'm very pleased with them, and they don't hurt as nearly as bad as the expanders. I don't know how I was gonna survive 6 months with those expanders in, because they are very, very uncomfortable. So for the period that I did have them, they were very uncomfortable. And the good thing is, because I wasn't gonna do the chemo anymore, they were able to go ahead and put take the expanders out and put the implants in, because they were talking about it first waiting 6 months and then going back and do the implants. But happened so with the change of direction for as my treatment, I was able to go ahead and clean that infection out and go ahead and put the implants in. So again, I'm very pleased with that. My doctor did a wonderful, awesome job, and they did them on a Saturday. He doesn't really work on a Saturday because it was more like an emergency surgery, so they did it on a Saturday, and that was an ER patient. So I went in on a Saturday and I came home on a Saturday, and like I said, it was about a week I had to sleep up in the chair. I'm still sleeping up a little bit because not flat. I still can't lay flat, but I am able to move a lot more. Move my arms and shoulders a lot more. So I am feeling better for as that is concerned. I didn't think I was gonna like the implants, but I'm kind of glad I went that route, because again, I lost so much weight, so I wasn't able to do the flat, which means they would have took did skin grafting from my thighs to put up in the breast to make my breast, and that would have been like 2 surgeries and 2 recoveries from your thighs to your breast. So I'm kind of glad I went with the implants. It was much more of quicker recovery time from that, and that I didn't have 2 incisions, one up here and then one on each thigh. So much better recovery, I can say. Other than that, I am feeling great. I'm doing great. Anybody if you have any questions you want to ask me, go ahead. All you have to do is put them in those comments. Anything I can help anybody with, let me know. Again, I'm blessed. I'm thankful. This year has been a year, one in the memory books, one I will never forget the rest of my life. But I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And again, my point to always get across is to be your own advocate when it comes to your health. Don't no one know how you feel but you, and you have to be the person to express that, whether it be to your doctors, your care team, or whoever it is. You have to be the one to express how you're feeling, what your body is going through, to your care team, or even if it's a close loved one that's looking out for you. Be your own advocate about your health. It's very important, even when you go into your doctors, you tell them every little detail, even if you think it's a little detail, it may not be to them, because somebody else probably done went through the same thing, or someone else probably has had the same thing. So being your own healthcare advocate is very important. And then doing your research. Research your information. If your doctors give you information, do the research. Research. The internet is there, so you can do your research. Medications, whatever it is, whatever they want to give you, do your research. Then that way the background of what you're going to be, what you're going to be taking, or what they're going to be giving you. Research is important, and that's one of the things I've done a lot of, even when it came to changing my regimen. I did my research, and I've done my research, and I'm always doing research. So that's very, very important. And then, because you want to know what's being put into your body, and then what's your next step, or what's your side effects, what's the the ups and downs of that side effect. So those things are very, very important. Again, I just want to come and give you guys an update on what's been going on in my life. Relaxing and recovering still. Like I said, I'm 4 weeks post-op and I am feeling so much better, because when I had the first surgery, it's like I never really recovered. It was like the whole time, and I was already like 6 weeks out from that surgery, and I wasn't getting any better. So at 6 weeks out, I had to go back in and have another surgery. But this journey has been a journey, and now I see things, I always say I'm on the other side of this, I'm already on the other side of this. I am on the other side now. I see the light. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. So it's not completed yet, but I'm getting there. I just want to thank you guys for joining. Again, if you have any questions, comments, put them down below. Subscribe to this channel so you are notified each time that I upload a video. And I'm trying to keep you guys as much update as I possibly can. So until next time, you guys have a wonderful one, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.